Today we're working with the Bodyweight Gym by Stroops, and I'm going to show you the components today. We've got the anchors that are also straps. We'll show you how to use those in a separate video. There's two of those. We've also got hanging ab straps that double as foot loops, Slastix that add proprioception and a lot of variable resistance to your workout. We've also got simple handles, the durable handles with nice padded grips for your hands. There's also these little clips. We'll just call them clips for the Bodyweight Gym. The reason for that is we use them for a bar, and we'll get to that a little bit later. And the last component are these these straps that help clean up, make everything look nice and tight. So today we're going to go over how to set this whole thing up. And first we've got these long straps with a loop on the end. And when attaching this around a solid bar, you go around the bar and then you would simply thread it through, the other end through. And that would be solid throughout. So this is the anchoring function of the Bodyweight Gym. What you do with the other side is the exact same. Loop it around, thread it through, and pull it tight. Now, one of the really cool functions about the Bodyweight Gym is it allows you to have them separated, so it avoids the rubbing on the arms that you get with other suspension training systems. Another thing you can also do is put them together. I'm going to show you simply how to put these suckers together. So if you want to put them together, you can do one, just slide them together, or two, which is the more understandable way to do it. Thread this whole thing. So we've got one on. I'm just going to loosen it slightly, okay? Loop it around, but when you go through, make sure you loop this long strap through the center, and then you will pull it through both loops, pull down on both ends, and now your anchor, this is kind of twisted, there we go. Now your anchor is fixed in one location and it cannot slide from one side to the other. It's just in one spot. So again, you have dual functions, separate them or put them together. So we've set up the Bodyweight Gym straps, and we've also gone over all of the components for the Bodyweight Gym. One of the easiest components to put on is these elastic loops to help clean up the system. Simply thread the strap through the loop, the elastic loop, and pull it on. Okay? The second thing we want to go over are these press buckles. The press buckle is very simple. You press the top part to open and let it go to release. Learning how to use this is very important. One of the biggest mistakes people make is the side they press on, they are threading the strap through. If I thread through the same side that I press down on, as soon as I begin an exercise, it'll slide right out. So make sure the side that we press on, we actually thread through the opposite side. Okay? You'll thread it right through there and pull on it. That way, when I begin to exercise, this will now be very tight. To clean it up, simply lift this guy up, the loose end, and thread it through the elastic on the strap. That will give you a tight fit. So, if we want to shorten this strap, simply hold on to the elastic and hold on to the strap and press the buckle down and you will slide it up. Again, it's still tight. If I want to shorten the elastic, press down and just pull down on it at the same time. This loop will follow right with it. This is how you use and adjust components of the Bodyweight Gym. With the Bodyweight Gym, there are so many variables that are available. From the hanging ab straps and foot loops to the Slastix and the handles, and then these simple loops or clips that are used for the bar. It's important to know how to set these up and really, how do I store it all? So one of the easiest ways to store this and make this clean is to put on the hanging ab straps first. Again, we thread through the back of the press buckle, press down, thread through the back, push down, and I'm going to go ahead and take this all the way to the top. I will never use handles or anything this high, so I can go ahead and feel free about threading that all the way up. The second thing I'll do is I'll take the Slastix component and I'll thread it the exact same way. Again, threading through the back end of threading through the back end of the press buckle, and I will slide this guy all the way up. The third component are the handles. I'll take this handle, I'll take the second elastic loop, and I'll thread the elastic loop through and slide it up. And the last one would be the handle to slide in and out. So I'm going to hold onto the handle and slide it up and attach it again underneath the elastic loop to make it a little bit cleaner. So in reality, everything on the bodyweight gym is set up. This is how we would easily store it and easily adjust. So how do I go from using a simple handle to attaching it to the Slastix? All I have to do is take the strap out, completely out of the buckle. I would then take the elastic out here, pull the Slastix down, and attach the handle at the end of the Slastix. This end would then come up here and would fit. If I was taller, it would be easier, but I'm not. I'll just thread it right through this top elastic to clean it up. Because the Slastix is so long, has a length to it, it doesn't require more of the elastic loops. So I can thread it all the way to the top and still have range here to almost go to the ground. So if you have this extra loop, if you want to store it, you can put this on the bottom of the Slastix. The elastic goes through the Slastix, then the handle, again threading it through the back side of the press buckle, and then smoothly going in to the elastic to give it a clean look, to continue along the lines of a clean look. Okay? And that is how the Slastix portion of a bodyweight gym is set up. So we've got the bodyweight gym set up. We've got the handles, the Slastix, and the hanging abs. If I want to transition this from the handles to the hanging abs, I simply pull the strap out of the elastic loop, completely out. The elastic as well off, and I can then take off the Slastix component. To store this, so I don't lose components, thread the elastic through one end of the Slastix and strap on the handle as well, keeping all the components together. Put these off to the side. Okay. For the hanging abs, I would slide the end through the elastic loop, pulling it tight. And because there will be a lot of loose strap still, I'm going to go ahead and pull this up a little bit more. Because there will be a lot of loose strap, I'm going to go ahead and weave the top part back through. So this will be what weave through a little bit more. Okay. And then I can go ahead and elevate both of these components. So I'll show you how to set it up, but I'm just a little short. Get your hands in here, hand on there, and you're ready to go with the hanging abs. So we've learned how to set up every component of the bodyweight gym with the exception of the bar. To attach the bar, we use the clips. We attach it the exact same way to the strap, threading through the back side of the press buckle, pressing down on the buckle, threading the strap through, and lifting up. Attach it around the elastic loop for a cleaner look. And again, to find the center, we just simply adjust to find the center. That guy's centered. Now there's two types of bars we have. The first type of bar is a break apart bar. This is very good for travel, but it swivels, breaks apart, and then I'll thread it back in together. There are two sides to this bar. Both sides have a swivel component in the end, allowing for a complete motion of the bar. The second bar that we have is a thicker, a sturdier bar. This is a bar that is used for people who want a little bit thicker grip, a little bit more difficult, and it also does not break apart. With this bar, it has the strength to hold you up if you wanted to stand and do squats while you're doing suspension training. We'll go ahead and go over that right now. To clip in the bar, simply use the clips and clip it right into the loops. Clip again to the loop. Now this bar is set up. I can do push-ups or whatever I want to do. I can also do tricep extensions. I can come back here and do bicep curls. I can do rows. Many different exercises. We went over before the fact that you can also do a squat. I'll press down on the buckles together and go lower here, almost to the bottom. And now I can step freely on this bar.